So my name's Bob. What's your name?
I'm Denise.
Denise, it's nice to meet you. So we're up right down the road from you. You're doing fireworks stuff. So what we do is we do first aid kits. We do tactical medicine, right? So a lot of the stuff that we deal with is where the bad stuff happens. So it's like right on where the car accident happens, like when the EMTs get there, or it's right when the gunfight happens, when the police officers are there. And so it's very much where the bad stuff is happening. And what we've seen through the years in being in business is a lot of the lives saved. We have almost 100 lives saved to date using our kits. A lot of them are fireworks. So every 4th of July, it seems as though somebody grabs an explosive, holds onto it too long, and it blows off some sort of appendage. And so I was curious, do you know what a tourniquet is?
No.
So we got your tourniquet right here. So right now it's in the package. We don't like that. We like our stuff to be ready, because if something bad happened, right, we're gonna need it right now, right? We're already fighting the clock. So if you have an arterial bleed, meaning like we cut an artery or something like that, you cut an artery, you have about 90 seconds before you can enter what is called hypovolemic shock, which basically means you lost too much blood, right? And your body's gonna start shutting down. And then you get to the point where it's called irreversible hypovolemic shock. And what that is, it's usually around the 110-second mark. Depends on how everybody's health is. Everybody's a little different, right? And what that means is even if I got you to a level 4 trauma center, we had your type of blood on standby, the OR was prepped, we flew straight there, you got a 50-50 chance at 110 seconds.
That's not very long.
Yeah, so you have under 2 minutes, right? And so the reality is what I like to show people is how very, very easy this device is to use, right? So you have it, it's just a big ring, right? All you do is you put the ring on. Now, I call this the rule of thumb, right? We put our thumb on this C clamp, looks like a C, right? So we call the rule of thumb, we put our thumb there, and that is how we're gonna apply it. Now the reason we do that is because it makes sure that this is facing the right way every time, because you're gonna pull it away from you, right? And when you pull it like that, you cinch it down like so, and now we're gonna spin this until the bleeding stops. Now this is gonna hurt like a mother trucker. I like to call it one turn past bad words, all right? And so we're gonna tighten this guy up, and all it's gonna do is gonna turn off the garden hose, right? This is just stepping on the garden hose, right? And so you can already see the coloration difference, right? And that's just from 2 turns, right? Look how white in between my fingers are. This is called lack of capillary refill. There's no blood going to it, right? And then if you want to loosen it, or rather, then you take this guy, go through your C-clamp, right? And then you put your time tag down, right? Now you just write your time down. Now the reason that that's going to matter is because, exactly, for EMT, for higher level of care, they're going to need to know when the tourniquet is applied. Now, right now, I can still use this hand. 5 minutes, it's going to start to suffer. 10 minutes, definitely, I'm not going to be using this. There's no dexterity or anything like that. But the main thing is getting this on, stopping the bleed, right? And then getting that person to the EMT, right? It's stay there. Don't let them mess with this. Don't let them touch it. Don't let them mess with it. Don't let them touch it. And then don't ever take a tourniquet off. If you put it on, leave it on. Let an EMT take it off. Don't ever take a tourniquet off. The only person that takes the tourniquet off is the higher level of care, because you're going to have to do a bunch of fancy stuff when you do that. Thank you so much again. I appreciate your time. Appreciate you letting us let us banter. First aid kits and fireworks. They go together like apple pie, machine guns, and American flags. They're just meant to be. Get one, do it. Celebrate freedom the American way with first aid kits and fireworks and machine guns and apple pie and flags. Refuge style. Now that the medical's done, we can look at explosives.